Klitschko and CASSIUS IFL in association with Matt in Marbella. We're at the Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko press conference. How are you, Anthony?
I'm good. How's things?
Are you all talked out now?
What's that?
Are you all talked out?
Nah, I'm all good.
When you have to wait down the end of the line, usually you're exhausted out with saying the same thing.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but we can have a chat about the boxing. It's what I live for. Do you know what I mean? So it's no problem.
Do you know in the press conference where Klitschko was like going, "He's like my little bro," and things like that? I saw you, and you looked like you wanted to say something, but you didn't. Is that right?
Not the little bro. As I said, like, he ain't gonna call me his older bro because.
No, but it's like kind of like he's his little bro, and it's like
he said that. He's called me that. If you look back and reference from the days of ringside, do you know what I mean? So it's not like he's just using that term because we're fighting now. He's used that term before. So for someone who hasn't followed the boxing before, they might be like, "Oh my God, he called him little bro." But if you know, then you'll be like, it just goes over his head because it's a term that he's used many a times before.
So when you won the world title, he sort of tweeted you and said, "Congratulations, little bro." I remember that, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
and before on ringside when I went to spar him, you know, me and him, this wasn't even a fight that probably was that I predicted was going to happen. So when he was mentioning little bro, it was coming from a place of, you know, of positivity. So yeah, now we're fighting. He still calls me little bro. It's no problem.
Is there too much respect there between you and Klitschko?
What do people like? What do you want me to say? You know what, Klitschko, I respect you, but you're a complete cunt. And then it weighs it up a bit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're gonna fight, and that's all that matters. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
No, listen, I'm not saying you've got to have a Royal Rumble.
Nah, you are. You're trying to swing round.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, like, it's very, very a bit too respectful. You two are going to go and try and take each other's heads off. So
what would you do in that situation? What do you want me to do?
You can't ask me that. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a boxer.
So I'm telling you, but you're still asking me the same question.
No, I'm not asking you the same question.
You are. I'm telling you, the respect is there, like any of my other opponents. Unless they disrespect me, I don't need to disrespect them. So if you watch any of my opponent, but there's no different with Klitschko that there's respect there. It's just another fight. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like everyone's like, there's a lot of respect between you two and stuff like that. Look at all the opponents I face. There's respect there. Until they disrespect me, then we're fine. And it's the same thing with him. But when we fight, you kind of see what type of fight we fight. I go out there to do a job, and it's no different. So that respect stuff can kind of get left behind now because you kind of understand the reasoning behind it.
Okay, yeah. I hear you.
So everybody else in this motherfucker.
The last time you fought here, you probably fought in front of a couple of thousand people.
Yeah, good 20,000.
Was there 20,000 people at 6
o'clock?
o'clock?
There's about 300 people. Probably the press that was here then.
Against Matt Legg?
Yeah, there weren't many people in here then.
And it'll be nearly 3 years on when you fight in April. You'll be fighting in front of, between 80 and 100,000.
Yeah. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, that's life, progression. That's what progression is. That's what evolution is. We stayed on the journey, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're here. I'm not going to start saying, it's crazy. But I think when it starts bubbling up a bit more and it gets closer to the fight, I'll start feeling more excited. For now, it's just protocol. You know, it's an empty arena right now, so I'm not feeling that rush of excitement right now.
Eddie Owens said, you said about for time.
This interview ain't about Eddie, mate.
Go on, let us know. This is phase 3 of Anthony Joshua's career.
Yeah. Well, we went from pro debut to this time last year competing for the British title, and then now we're defending it. And now we're defending a world title, so you can kind of see the phases that we've gone through. So yeah, this is just a phase 3, yeah.
Just before you fought Dylan White this time last year, did you think anywhere in your head, in a year's time, you'll be announcing your third defence against Klitschko?
No, definitely not. But you have to, prepare for the unpredictable, right? The unexpected. So yeah, that's what I say. Like, you just never know what's going to happen, and I just deal with whatever gets thrown at me the best way possible. If you know where I'm coming from. As I said, I had a 3-year plan. Now we're in year 4, which is going to be all over the gas. So I don't know what to expect.
Grade A opponents, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Best of the best.
Yeah, so let's look at it. Who else has fought, grade A opponents? Who else is out there? Parker, when did he turn pro?
I don't know the year he turned pro.
Fury
Fury, David Hay,
It'd be interesting to kind of level it up to see where they
Wilder.
was. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. So yeah, it's good. It's a good time, man. And I'm announcing myself on the scene properly.
How are you going to break your camp up now?
What between now and
Yeah.
just gauge, like, just look at it and be like, all right, boom. I fought Saturday, so I say, all right, cool. I still got a bit of energy, so just kind of spend a few weeks of just trying to simmer down a bit, and then you just have to kind of let your body rest, because like, even though it was a short fight, the training camp was really intense. Just let the body just recover properly, so when I go back in, I've got something to build on again. So yeah, that's how I let it simmer down. Maybe try to take a little break somewhere, but I'm not in a rush to get away. I just want to spend time with the fam, and I start again in 2017.
Just quickly, did you watch back the 3 rounds against Molina?
Yeah. But if I'm honest, as I said, I'm not a hater. So the fight that I really enjoyed was Chisora against White, and like as I said, because they're British fighters and it was supposed to be for a British title, everyone would say, "Oh, they're great British level fighters." But I think that fight took them to their elite level fighters. They put on a phenomenal performance. Cal fight, my fight was good. Every fight was class that night. So yeah, I've watched the whole show back. Katie Taylor, Jose Burton, Frank Buglioni, what a scrap that was. You know, Scott Quigg, good return. Luis Ortiz, Dave Allen put up a great performance. You know, if he trains, I don't know how he's training, but if he gets himself together, he's a real prospect. Who else was on there? Conor Benn, body head, hook to the body, hook to the head, great performance. I watched it all. Katie Taylor where is that girl from? Puerto Rico or something. She had a tough had a tough opponent in that Brazilian lady. It was a really good show. Yeah.
All right. I've got one more question to ask you. What did you make of Chris Eubank fighting on ITV Ppv?
I didn't know that ITV done pay-per-view.
They haven't yet, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Feb the 4th.
As you said, it's unpredictable, isn't it? I think it's good for him. I think he's happy. If he made that decision to go down that route, he's seen some opportunity there that no one else has seen. I think it's good for him. If he's happy, I'm happy. You can't knock a man for trying. You know, he's looked at the Sky platform that's doing that at the minute and thought, I'm going to go down a different route. So yeah, I think he's made a decision that he's comfortable with. So I wish him the best with his ITV debut.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
No problem.
Have a good Christmas and.
Yeah, Chris. It feels like I'm fighting again. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like I'm fighting in a week. We here. We ready. Where you at? You over there?